What's up YouTube, this is Albert Aldridge of albertaldridgefitness.com. Thank you very much for clicking on the video, it's an absolute pleasure having you. Just got back from a lifeguard shift and I'm pretty sure Bradley and Dodd, you have lifeguarded as well. Bradley's a guy I collabed with in a previous video, but I've just come back from a 5-hour shift. It's a very hot environment, it's around 30 degrees and I always feel knackered. Whether I do 9 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours. So I'm just going to sleep for 15 minutes, get some porridge oats with whey protein and frozen berries, and then I'll be a revived man.
Getting recess, and I was like, yo.
My porridge, whey and frozen berries concoction is now done, and honestly after doing a 3 till 8 shift, 5 hours does seem like no time at all for a working shift, but in a 30-degree-plus climate and having to get your hands dirty, it for some reason takes it out of me and I always have to come home and immediately have like a 10-15 minute nap before I can continue on with what I'm doing. But there's nothing more motivating than for me to go to my laptop and find that I've got loads of messages and emails from online clients as well as non-clients just asking me about questions to do a diet exercise. I even had somebody the other day, a loyal subscriber actually, James, he sent me yesterday a picture of a pancake, cheese, bacon and spinach concoction he had, and he wanted me to guesstimate the calories because he made a guess and he just wanted to compare answers. That's so cool. I'm gonna have this concoction with my parents, but it's kind of annoying because when my sister's away, she goes to stay with her boyfriend sometimes up in London. We're not allowed to watch The American Office, which we love watching as a family, because otherwise it'd be a bit unfair on the person who has to miss out episodes and then catch up by watching them on their own. We'd rather have the experience as a whole family, so I just have to end up watching detective stuff and murder things and lovey-dovey dramas that my parents love to watch. I mean, they're okay, but they just watch them excessively.
Francis of Assisi, where there is discord, may we bring harmony. Where there is error, may we bring truth.
What's up guys, I'm going to take you through this workout I did on Sunday the 12th of January. I started off, I did this all at home with my pull-up bar. I've got 5 kilograms in my rucksack that I'm wearing, and I basically did 30 minutes of weighted pull-ups, and I was trying to do sets of between 6 to 10 because obviously with weighted pull-ups it's a lot harder. And obviously I was trying, with CrossFit, you're going to be using the kipping pull-up or the butterfly pull-up, but I really wanted to build up my lats strength, so that obviously tie into my deadlift strength and also help me with my butterfly pull-up, but just improving my strict form. So here, I started off with a set of 7 reps, and what you'll find is that if you do a lot of weighted pull-ups over time, obviously you've got to be careful if you do suffer from tennis elbow, because it can aggravate that if you do it too much, but I find that, personally, I'm absolutely fine, and that my body's adjusted to it over the years I've been weightlifting, and that when I take my rucksack off after using 5 kilos, I feel actually that my body weight is a lot lighter. And I think in half an hour I achieved around 84 reps, which I was pretty happy with. And then I decided to take it upon myself to do 100 reps in one set with 60 kilos. But with my easy bar, I think it weighs around 8 kilos, and I had 25 kilos on either side, so it was actually 58 kilos. I'm showing you here the very start of the set, and then I'm going to eventually, in a second, the clip is going to split to the end of the set. Oh, sorry, no, this is actually the end of the 100 reps, but with me, I like to do 10 reps at a time and then just hold it on my back. And then what I found is that I did 11 reps, then took a pause standing up, then another 11 reps, so I probably did around 110 reps in all. And obviously it wasn't a pretty way of taking it off, but I was absolutely exhausted after this. It took me around 13 minutes. But with my workouts at the moment, as I'm going to be explaining in a little bit, I'm doing a lot of strength work as well as learning a lot of new movements, but I still emphasize my bodybuilding and building up muscular strength and muscular size, because obviously size ties over with strength, ties over with size. So making sure you get a healthy relationship of bodybuilding, of strength work, of doing gymnastic stuff, of doing cardio. You need to get a good healthy relationship, and you can still maintain a really good physique. But after the 100 reps of 58 kilograms on the squat, I did some bent over rows underhand, because I finally get a better range of motion and a lot more lat engagement that way. And then here you're just seeing sped up. I did about a 15-minute, what we did basically just a circuit you can do in CrossFit, and it was just 20 air squats into 10 press-ups into 10, or I think I did 11 because with my OCD, 11 burpees. And you have to make sure in CrossFit that you get your chest completely to the floor. And what my aim with this was not to go maximal, but was just to keep myself moving for 15 minutes, just so that I can keep my heart rate high and continue working on my engine, because that is something that you really need to improve on in CrossFit, is being able to do a hard workload, whether that be endurance, because sometimes, say in some events, you're going to have to go from a 400-meter run to doing a 1 rep max with, say, the snatches you're seeing here, or with a deadlift, and I've got to make sure I'm good at doing weightlifting around being out of breath, if that makes sense. And with the last 15 minutes of this workout, I'm really trying to improve on my snatch technique. Obviously, it's not ideal that I don't have my own Olympic barbell, so I'm doing as much work as I can with the snatch at the gym, but I'm completely new to this exercise, so I just wanted to put a slow motion person to the side of my footage, just so you can get an idea of the exercises I'm doing and how it is involved in the snatch. Every morning before I train, if you're new to the channel, I run just over 4 miles, and over the past few days I've been using these bad boys. I got these for my birthday, and literally 3 buttons: a button to turn the volume up, a button to turn the volume down, and the middle button is the on and off button. But if you hold the on and off button, you can connect it to a mobile phone via Bluetooth. You don't have to worry about a wire being attached to your phone and knocking it whilst you're running. Wireless headphones are amazing, and I have an app on my phone which means you can download YouTube videos, so I downloaded, don't judge me for this, I decided to download a Bruno Mars playlist. I just thought I'd give it a go, and it has confirmed that I still don't really like his music. Sorry guys. It's just a bit lovey-dovey and it doesn't do it for me. With this transition over to CrossFit as well, I'm having to learn a lot of new movements, because as you saw in the workout footage, I do need my own Olympic barbell at home, but I do have my easy bar that I can use for the moment. It's just the bar isn't as thick as a normal barbell, which is slightly annoying, but I'm really trying to get my head around the Olympic lifts, which is the clean and jerk and the snatch. But for CrossFit, you also need to be able to do ring muscle ups as well as L-sits, I think, using gymnastics rings. And I have them, so in future workouts I'll be doing things like, literally to start with, just holding myself for 30 seconds just on the rings. Woo! And eventually, oh, it was really weird. Now I could do bodyweight dips fine, but it's because you're having to stabilise yourself using the rings. It makes the movement feel completely new. Here's the physique update you guys probably clicked on the video for, and it's just so I can show you how my physique has changed ever since I've started lean bulking back last year, as well as transitioning over to CrossFit. I haven't transitioned over completely because I still do a lot of bodybuilding stuff and base a lot of my workouts on the compound lifts such as bench press, push press, overhead push press, deadlift and back squats. And I'm still trying to get my head around the front squat because I've never really done front squats before, but just about how my physique has changed, because at university recently, I told you in a recent video that I got my body fat tested with a bod pod. It's a gold standard way of doing it, pretty accurate, and it came out at 9.9%. And here, I'm probably predicting I'm around 10 to 11% body fat, probably around 10.5. So I'm maintaining a good physique. I feel strong at this weight. I'm around 73, 74 kilos. When I weighed myself recently, it was around 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and I was around 73 kilos. So here, I weigh myself slightly earlier on in the day, still on an empty stomach, but I do end up eating quite late the night before. I'm probably around 73 to 74 kilos. So feeling really strong, and I've just showed you in the lighting about how you can make your physique look a heck of a lot different when you get some downward lighting on your physique. Hence a lot of the social media posts that you see on Instagram, on Facebook. And this is how my legs are looking. I'm not too proud of them, but my physique, I'm pretty happy with at the moment, and I'm just going to keep on lean bulking, and I'm pretty much happy at around 4,000 calories.
Sweet haircut, man. Come on, be serious. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you give this video a like, and here is why you should subscribe if you haven't. I've been focusing on bodybuilding and a bit of powerlifting for the last 3 and a bit years, but now I'm transitioning my training into CrossFit. I'm still going to be doing my bodybuilding and building up my strength through powerlifting whilst doing my CrossFit so I can be the best optimal athlete. And I want you to join me on my journey from going from a complete beginner to CrossFit to winning the CrossFit Games in California. I don't care how long it takes, I'm gonna get there. I haven't even joined an affiliated CrossFit box yet, but I'm gonna literally take you through the steps I go through along the way to becoming a CrossFit champion. And alongside these vlogs, I'm gonna do my full days of lean bulking, showing you that you can still eat flexibly and achieve your fitness goals, whether that be weight loss and muscle growth, fat loss, toning up, and then with my nutrition coach series, and that's when I teach people about different university and research studies that look into the science behind diet, nutrition, manipulation of diet, whether that be to optimize fat loss, enhance exercise performance, achieve muscle growth, prevent metabolic diseases, or a combination of everything. Because my main interest in research is body composition and the manipulation of diet and nutrition with a specific goal in mind. And I have got a new plan with my nutrition coach series, which I'll tell you in a future video. Check me out on all my social media, and I'll see you guys in my next one.